You guys, we need to talk about Ariana Grande because she has a lookalike. And no, I'm not talking about Gabby DiMartino. We are talking about this girl, Paige. She has been trying to look like Ariana Grande for years, and it has turned into quite the scary thing because she's attended an event recently, and it has got everyone talking about her and Ariana Grande, and we are going to get into the whole drama of all of this. I feel like if you've been chronically online, you know exactly who Paige is. But for those who don't, let's just say she's been doing this for a while where she's been looking like Ariana Grande, or trying to. And after years of people calling her out, shading her, and straight up begging her to stop, it seems she's here to stay. And she has somehow managed to take things to a new level. Yes, we're talking red carpet, movie premiere, paparazzi level stuff, and the internet has their thoughts. But let's rewind a little bit though. Paige Niemann first went viral back in 2019 for looking similar to Ariana Grande. At first, it was just her doing videos of Ariana from Victorious, and it was harmless. But then over time, things really took a turn, and she seemed to become every era of Ariana. From the mannerisms to the makeup, the outfits, literally everything she did had to be just like Ariana. And I get it was the content making her pop off, but it started to get to a point where it was creepy to people and way too much. And listen, celebrity lookalikes are not a new thing. People have been doing it for years, especially on TikTok and Instagram. And when it comes to Ariana Grande, we've already seen people like Gabby DiMartino look like her before. But this was a whole new thing because Gabby was already big on social media before she really started leaning into an Ariana lookalike type of deal. And it also wasn't the only kind of content she was posting online. And so with Paige, when she grew a following surrounding looking like Ariana, people were like, all right, it's a little weird. And they were willing to let it slide. But then it's gotten to a point where not only is she doing the makeup transformations, wearing high ponytails, mouthing Ariana songs, but the OnlyFans thing? Yeah, OnlyFans, when that came into the picture, people were not loving that. And we're gonna get into that way more. But before things got a little too concerning to people, Ariana had actually chimed into the conversation of Paige and the whole lookalike situation. Back in 2019, Ariana broke her silence on it when a clip of Paige using her voice and acting like Ariana in Victorious went viral.
It's a dog toy that looks like a phone. Isn't it cool? I'm coming in now. Hi, Mrs. Toy's mom.
Hello, Cat. Why'd you get a dog chew toy cell phone?
To help me get through the week. I mean, I know.
Ariana saw this going around online and tweeted, I just wonder why the cat voice / dialogue. I am sure she is the sweetest, sweetheart for real, but it's definitely bizarre seeing people blend the two worlds, LMAO. And this was definitely in reference to the fact that she was dressed as the current era of Ariana, but she was using an audio from when Ari was on Nickelodeon, and seeing the two eras collide was just definitely strange for Ariana, but she wasn't necessarily being a hater. Now, people felt like Ariana over time began to not like the whole lookalike thing because it seemed that she was expressing her opinions about it when she posted one of Jordan Firstman's videos onto her Instagram story.
I have an idea. What if we took like a moment, like a small clip from a movie or a TV show, something that like an artist like really poured their soul into, and it just took them years to make, and it was like an uphill battle the entire time. Then when they finally got the financing, it was like they made it. Like, what if we took a moment from that and we kind of like recontextualize it? Like, does that make sense? And like we put a completely arbitrary meaning onto that thing that the artist loved so much, kind of like degrading like its entire value. I just think that could be like kind of like a fun like bitchy thing to do. And I'm so bored. I just kind of want to like ruin someone's life today. And then like whoever can just like say it's theirs. Like I don't like anyone can just steal it then. That could be fun, right?
She posted it, and she also added, OMG, can this please also double as your impression of the ponytail TikTok girls who think doing the Cat Valentine voice and that wearing winged eyeliner and a sweatshirt is doing a good impersonation of me? Because this really how it feels, degrading its entire value. I screamed. People were taking this as Ariana saying that what Paige was doing was literally degrading her. So everyone was beginning to come to Ariana's defense of like, she doesn't like this. Why are are you still doing this? But Paige, she was not about to stop. Instead of backing down, she leaned into it harder. She started just doing interviews and upsetting even more fans. But I must say, it hasn't been all negative. I mean, there are brands willing to do brand deals with her, and obviously she's getting invited to events despite the whole controversy surrounding this. And it probably is because of starting a conversation. That's why brands want to work with her and they want her at events, because it gets a conversation going. But it isn't always leading to a positive conversation, but I'm sure she loves the opportunities, which has kept her doing it. And last year, Alexander Wang was one of the companies that reached out to work with her, and they also worked with a ton of other celebrity lookalikes to promote a new bag they were releasing. And of course, it stirred up a conversation surrounding celebrity lookalikes.
Let's unbox the Rico bag together. Comes in small and medium size. Guys, look at the studded bottom. The logo embossed strap. Are you kidding? This pebble textured leather is so fire. Even comes with 2 different lengths of straps. Back in stock on Wednesday, May 22nd.
The brand took some heat for this marketing decision, but it didn't deter any of the lookalikes to stop what they were doing. Now, when it came to Paige, the main issue wasn't even just that she was trying to look like Ariana, it was that she was actively monetizing it. Like, she was literally profiting off of being an Ariana clone, brand deals, sponsored posts, and even the OnlyFans, you guys. And that was basically the final straw for a lot of people, because her having an OnlyFans would be one thing, like, all right, nobody cares, like everyone has like an OnlyFans these days, but to look like Ariana while posting on there, it just was not sitting right with people at all. I mean, fans started to call her out for being beyond creepy, and Ariana stans basically went to war over this, and even non-stans were starting to say that this was scary. At this point, it felt like Paige's whole identity was just being Ariana's lookalike, and she was following her around every single era. Like I said, I mean, the Wicked era everyone was talking about. It wasn't just the ponytail and the sweatshirt era that she was looking like Ariana. This is in real time that she's currently still trying to look like her. And now with her having attended a red carpet event, everyone just feels like she's taken things just a little too far. This all started getting talked about when she attended a premiere last week, and she was posing for cameras, and all these pictures started coming out of her on the carpet, and the internet was just losing their mind, feeling like this was officially just way too much. People saw these photos of her and said, getting cosmetic surgery done to look like a celebrity you're obsessed with is so insane. I literally thought this was Ariana Grande, and I couldn't figure out why her face looked so different until I realized it was Paige Niemann. She got surgery to look more like Ariana. Jump scare. She's still trying that Ariana lookalike thing. Isn't she tired? Back in November, she was actually banned on Instagram and TikTok, and people online were so happy, feeling like it had to do with her impersonating Ariana and she was finally being stopped. But she did end up getting her account back, which a lot of people were obviously quite upset about. And you'd think that would stop her from going to this premiere, but no, she's still out here acting and dressing as Ariana on social media, even though she's like risked losing her accounts over it because people keep reporting her for impersonating Ariana and feeling like Ariana doesn't like it, so they don't want her to do it, but it hasn't stopped her. Tons of people have said that she actually did used to look more like Ariana Grande before she was really trying to look like her. Someone said she looked like Ariana in that subtle celebrity lookalike way where you can kind of see how people may have looked at her and said, you know who you kind of remind me of, but now she's taken it to such a degree that she's completely botched her face. The thing with Paige is she kind of does look like Ariana, but since Ariana has toned down her makeup so much and drastically changed color palettes, it's much more difficult for her to recreate her makeup and look like her, which she could very well be. And I definitely see a resemblance. I mean, I'm not saying she doesn't look like her at all. I definitely see it there, but it is weird to make it your whole thing. And also just the OnlyFans, I feel like it's kind of giving when people make those like nude AI images or something, I don't know, but people have only continued to react and call her out over the recent carpet situation online. She seemed to brush off the hate though, as she posted the photos of her on Instagram and said, I had such an amazing time at the @companion movie world premiere. Thank you @I am Writer Boy and King Vader for making this possible @WB Pictures. So that's what Paige had to say about this whole mess of a situation surrounding her looking like Ariana Grande. I want to know what you guys think about her doing all of this and people criticizing her after the recent red carpet. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.